dog proof. Okay, the P4 is slowly losing altitude. Another new firmware problem. Happens in high wind. Doesn't happen all the time. But like I said, every drone has its bugs. And I'm just showing you here the stabilization of the P4 and high winds. Put it back into normal mode. You can hear the wind ripping through here. Back it up so you can actually see the wind in the background and the P4. Look at the leaves coming up. Oh, I'm chopping leaves. The camera's still looking at me. Hi guys. The average flight time I've been getting on this thing is like 19-20 minutes. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Look at her, look at her, look at her. No touching, no hands, mama. People would say this is kind of boring. I think it's pretty interesting. You know, you can fly in sport mode, keep that GPS on, and you can see the wind. You can see her dancing around. She has to fight it. The wind's touching her. I know people are thinking I'm in a little valley here. You can't. The wind's not touching, but it's in here. And if you want, I'll go above the tree line. Am I looking at myself? Yeah. Alright, so it's above the tree line. You can hear it dancing up there. You can see the wind. Alright, do we want to see auto land in the wind?
Landing.
You can hear the little beep. It's been windy, she's been knocked around, GPS all over the place, so she's going to come home. I don't think she'll land in the spot that I originally took off though. And she's not, because I took off over here and she's way over there. So sometimes, aha, I ended it that far off the ground. And I canceled it. Okay, the other thing is obstacle avoidance. You hear that? It means you're getting too close to something. Now that was just a human, which still doesn't mean you should fly next to humans, but and also I heard trees don't do a very good job either, but see, I'm pushing it forward, low power mode. My phone's going into low battery mode here. So it's facing the sun. But she is beeping. The sun does affect the opticals on here. Yeah, see? Makes noise, stops on its own. Very windy. I was going to show you sport mode, but very, very windy today. And this thing does move. See, that's your normal forward. I can probably show you really quick here. Let me just back up. Alright, now this is in GPS mode. That's full throttle. Now we'll full forward. Let me back up. I'm going to put it in attitude mode, which is all the way down. Now see the tilt? But there's no stop. Back into GPS mode, she locks and stays. Now in sport mode on this thing, it does have GPS capability, but no obstacle avoidance whatsoever. And it does not have brakes, it don't have anything. I think that's why this thing happened to crash, but see how nasty windy it is way up there. Alright, I'm 145 feet up. That's it, 145 feet. Thing can go way further than that. I'm in GPS lock. I got plenty of battery. I'm going to click it once into sport mode. If you notice, it says sport on the screen, and I still have GPS. But I hope you can see this. I'm going to go full forward. Watch. And it still has braking ability, but that's how fast that thing moves. And that, not even giving it time to catch up on itself. Turn around, see the yaw speed's even fast, but it has a light braking, but it's going so fast that. And are these safe conditions to be flying in? Depending on your drone, let me go back into GPS. Depending on your drone, I would be very, very, very skeptical or afraid. Let me try to return home now.
Landing.
Okay, I hit landing instead of return to home. So what that does is it can pretty much land anywhere but straight down. So let me cancel that. I'm gonna have to charge my phone pretty soon. Yeah, you have a landing and you have a return to home function.
Landing.
It still wants to just land where it is. Like I said, it's very windy, so I think that confuses all the GPS stuff. Let me cancel it. And there we go, low battery. Now what I'll do is I set the C1 button up here with batteries. Or the C2, hold on. Alright, battery. I'm unbalanced on